So you're looking to get great food right here in Hillcrest, and you want to know where to go from an insider who used to live in the neighborhood. So on this video today, I'm going to take you to a few different food spots. Now, the challenge today, Hillcrest has too much of it. There are amazing spots up and down University Avenue, the side streets, 5th Avenue, 3rd Avenue, 4th. There's a lot of it, but I'm going to do my best today to take you to breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, and of course some dessert, just to give you a feel for some of my favorite spots that could become your favorite spots right here in Hillcrest. So if that's what you're looking for, stay with us because we're going to get after it, and so is our tummy. We're going to get after it right now. All right, we're going to kick off our video with the breakfast spot, and there's going to be a lot of nostalgia in this video. In fact, Crest Cafe, where I'm taking you to right now, not only one of my favorite, just never miss spots, but it also was the site of my first formal date with my wife. And just a quick little story, I forgot my wallet, she had to pay, she's never let me forget it since, but come on in. It's a great little spot. The food is just knockout every time. How are you?
Well, how are you?
Good. Can I get a little table?
Yeah.
Over here?
You want to do up here or on the corner?
Maybe that corner.
Sure.
Thank you so much. I'm seeing these hatch green chili chilaquiles, which would make an amazing breakfast. Let me get over to the actual breakfast menu. I mean, you're talking sunrise salmon, your meat lovers, your hangover. These are all omelets. Look at these pancakes, the French toast, and their big servings are just good. Same the cooking guy is this famous like San Diego chef guy. So he's got a little dish set up right here. So I'm gonna look through it, we're gonna make an order. And I'll tell you what, I'm gonna enjoy it a lot. Remember the first time I ever came here, I was a kid, my friend's parents brought me here, loved it, started coming on a regular basis, and then, like I said, my first day with my wife was in here, and I stuck her with the $32 bill or whatever it was. So I completely missed this entire side. Everything from these Benedicts to these breakfast tacos, these chilaquiles, this breakfast burrito, this machaca, the huevo rancheros, I mean, it goes on and on. The Cabo quesadilla looks ridiculous, and you can once you start getting into the rest of their menu, the home cooking section, the salads, which are just beautiful, the sandwiches, you gotta come over to Crest Cafe. Tough thing now is I gotta figure out what dish to show you, or if just to order 3 or 4 of them. Which sometimes is the case, as you know, if you've been following the channel. By the way, don't forget to follow the channel. Just hit the subscribe button, tap that bell for notifications. I'm Dan Beer Home Team at EXP Realty. We're sharing San Diego with everybody because we love selling San Diego, but more importantly, we love sharing San Diego. And anything we can do, if you're making the move in 9 days, 9 months, 9 years, we don't care. We just want to show you around. So drop us some comment with any questions and we'll get them answered. Oh! Look at that. Look at that. Looks seasoned enough. Thank you. Awesome. So, cool thing about doing these videos is I get to eat in a way in which I get to just overdo it, basically, right? And so we'll see how far in I can get on each of these. I'll probably have just a few bites of each, but I did want to share them with you. Where should we start? With the waffles? All right, Lauren wants me to start with the waffles. I'm gonna do it in the whole way. So I'm gonna go butter and all. Get that butter on there. And get the syrup in. There you go. Little syrup tower there. When I eat chicken and waffles, I like to have the chicken on the waffle. Sure, you could take a bite of one, take a bite of the other, combine them, put them on the fork, cut them separately. I think that's kind of cheating the process. So, there we go.
I will, I'll think about it.
Tell you what, it doesn't take long to be reminded why chicken and waffles is the food. I mean, name one thing better than chicken and waffles. And you could go years without having eaten it, like I have, and instantly you know you're in the right spot, so it's just great. And what I like about this one, a lot of the chicken and waffles I see, it's sometimes you have a bone in the chicken. This is just a really nice chicken tender here. So this is their special hatch green chili chilaquiles. They have a normal chilaquiles that is also ridiculously good on the menu. It's a mainstay, staple on their menu. This is a special today. So let's jump in. Sour cream. Salsa verde is my favorite type of Mexican salsa. So good. It's really, really good. Can't recommend it enough. You get the Crest Cafe. Plus the people are awesome, super nice. If you're here during an hour where there's actually other people here, just always a good energy, a good vibe. It kind of feels like that spot that people come to, that it's like the neighborhood spot, right? No one's here to try to show off or look a certain way or look at my clothes or my shoes or none of that. It's just a good little neighborhood spot where people come together, and it's got a really warm vibe to it. So definitely recommend it, and I can absolutely recommend the chilaquiles. All right, so we are now at my favorite snack spot, pizza. Probably the best snack. Yeah, it could be dinner, could be lunch, probably be breakfast, but certainly midnight, right? Hillcrest Pizza. So I was thinking about taking you over to a place called Bronx Pizza. Bronx Pizza has been celebrated for a long time. I mean, it's always been thought of one of the best pizzas in San Diego County, best New York style pizza. It's right over there. But this place popped up just a few months back, and it is amazing, delicious, and I mean, frankly, the place is just kind of adorable. So I want to show it to you. We're gonna go in. I ordered a pie just a little bit ago, so it should be about ready when we walk in there, and we'll see how their pizza's doing. And that, of course, is just our snack. Remember, we're taking you today through breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and my favorite options, including, of course, desserts. So with that, let's pop inside, see if it's ready. How you doing, man?
Hey, what's up, man?
Are we all good?
All good.
We're ready. Cool.
Yeah, enjoy the pizza. Margarita, simple.
Yeah, tell us about it. Come on.
Yeah, so
Tell us.
simple margarita, we use nothing but DOP. DOP is like the original tomato sauce they use in San Marzano, Italy.
Oh.
And we use fresh mozzarella. We've been open since February 1st. You know, where we made it a top restaurant in San Diego on Yelp list this year. So, you know, we use nothing but authentic, really good quality ingredients on our pizza. We put a lot of love in our, everything we make.
Look at this pizza oven. Tell us about that. Well, yeah, we're gonna be able to hear you over here.
This is a brick oven.
We're gonna be able to hear you.
Oh, sorry. It's a brick oven. It's manufactured in Italy. I mean, in Los Angeles, but everything comes from Italy. It goes up to 800 degrees. Very hot. It cooks the pizza under 2 minutes.
Well, let's give it a taste now. Let me get the microphone back on. So we're going over here, Lauren. Oh, now drop those. I'll pick them up in a moment. But here's the pizza. Looks good. Looks real good. And let's see how it's doing. So the first thing I love is it has like a really nice crunch, but it's also soft. A little floppy there, but forget about it. It's real good. So, well, I enjoy this. I just thought I would tell you. My wife and I, our first place when we got married was just a few blocks down that way. So this video is just kind of fun to bring you to all these food spots. This one being a newer spot that didn't exist when we were here. But we are going to see some of my favorites, some of the classics. Just a real kind of treat to be bringing you into this. It's got a personal feel to it and just a lot of great memories. Our son, our firstborn, was born here at the hospital over here, UCSD Hospital. Remember her carrying him there, and I mean in her belly, right? But I mean, we lived so close to the thing that we literally walked there while she was laboring, and she'd have to stop along the way and have her contract. I mean, it's just kind of crazy. But a lot of good times over here. With spent for 6 months or so of my son's life here with him, and so anyway, it's a treat. And the one thing that Hillcrest always shined on, which is going to make this video kind of tough, is food. I mean, food options galore. So we're going to do the best to give you a flavor of it today, but make sure you take a visit, because there are far too many places for us to even be remotely close to being able to describe them all, show you all. So let me know, by the way, in the comments if you have a favorite that I'm not covering today. Make sure you drop it in there. I'd love to hear about it. All right, guys, so we are at the lunch spot, except for I gotta come clean with you. I can't eat anymore, okay? So I was gonna bring you to this ramen place. I said that the pizza was the snack. That was a huge mistake. I should have said pizza was lunch, but still, let's go inside. I'm gonna share with you why I was gonna bring you in here. This is a Michelin, the Michelin Guide has recognized this place. It's covered it. I'm not saying it has a Michelin star, but it's been covered by them, and they don't cover bad spots. Anyway, I just wanted to show you guys around. I recommend it. So craft ramen right here at Hironori. Hironori is the name of the restaurant. And with that, I was gonna have a meal here. I can't, I'm too full, and I still have to make room for dessert. over here at Baby Cakes, which I'm about to take you to. But definitely check this place out. And if you want any other recommendations for good lunch spots here, just let me know. But there's no shortage of them. I keep saying that, but it is my favorite thing about living in Hillcrest, the 92103 zip code, though it does share it with Mission Hills, another amazing neighborhood. With that, let's get out there.
All right, now for dinner, we're going to visit a really unique restaurant. Insideout is the name of it. And this is a fun spot, okay, for drinks and dinner, for people watching, for meeting up with some. I mean, this is a cool spot. It's sceney, it's moody, it has lighting that just kind of, you know, some reds and just, it's a place where you say, hey, like that was not an ordinary dinner in San Diego, right? You get a really, really nice menu as well, California Mediterranean menu. They call it inspired fare, by the way, but I think that is a strange thing to say. So I'm gonna call it just food. But it's awesome California Mediterranean food, and they really do use fresh ingredients. So if you do hear them saying that, it is definitely true, and it's just delicious. But more than anything, I think of it like I enjoy the food a lot when I'm there, okay? But what I remember is the atmosphere. What I remember is the fun. It just has a little bit of a vibe of like, hey, like San Diego's got some cool stuff going on. And throughout the year, the Insideout is actually known for its elevated kind of pop-up installations. So all of a sudden it's like themed out as some crazy fantasy land, or you know, some, you know, summer festival, or Christmas, just like the craziest, you know, Christmas decorations you've ever seen. And it just depends on what time of the year you're there, but they do it frequently. They're always a surprise. That is a fun spot. Go visit Insideout if you want a good dinner. And I also mentioned Trust. This place is going to kind of be a little bit different from what I described, or the opposite, I should say, of how I described Insideout. Now, to be clear, both have great food, great atmosphere, but when I leave Trust, I remember, like while I'm there, I should say, I definitely enjoy the atmosphere, but when I leave, I remember the food. I mean, they are definitely going to be food, then atmosphere second. Both excellent, but first food, atmosphere second, while Insideout, atmosphere first, food second, while still both being excellent. It's a beautiful restaurant. It's also had just a really great restaurant group that is doing a lot of great, really, really good concepts in San Diego. So if you visit Trust, I think you will enjoy it. Their menu is really cool. It's themed as farm, ocean, ranch, and so they just have a lot of really, really good food. Their chopped salad, their scallops, their albacore, their shrimp. I mean, there's a lot. Their beef tartare, which I'm a huge fan of. I'm a beef tartare, you know, just aficionado. Can I say that? Can I go ahead and use that word? I haven't used that word before on our channel, but that's the right use for it. The oxtail, the New York strip. And if you're a fish fan, the branzino there, it's one that you can't miss. So I would for sure recommend those two spots for your dinner in Hillcrest to complement this amazing food experience and this food day that we've had. I'm absolutely stuffed. And that's dinner. Now, on to the most important meal, dessert.
All right, we're gonna wrap up with our dessert, and we're gonna go into Baby Cakes. Now, Baby Cakes used to have this amazing little kind of old school house. It was a really, really cool little spot, packed all the time. So they went to a larger location. We're gonna jump in, and we're gonna just enjoy kind of a local favorite. There's a lot of really good dessert everywhere, plus the restaurants themselves have them, but just thought it'd be a fun way to wrap up the video on this episode right here in San Diego neighborhoods. By the way, again, as we wrap up, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and drop any questions down in the comments. I'd be happy to answer them. I answer every one of them personally. All right, look at these. So this is their best seller, the cheesecake, the creme brulee cheesecake. And, well, it's not the most illustrative, it's not the best presentation there, but that is the baby cake cupcake. They have insane looking cupcakes, like just ridiculous. So we're gonna jump in here. Yes, that's amazing. And I love creme brulee. So they nailed both somehow. It kind of actually, literally, it just tastes like both. If you're a cheesecake lover, get yourself here. I don't care where you're watching this from. If you live in LA, make the drive. So here is this chocolate vanilla cupcake. They call it the baby cake. It has a cream cheese icing, frosting. And hence why they needed a bigger location. It's just awesome. That's baby cake in Hillcrest, guys. That's the end of this video. I hope you've enjoyed it so much. I mean, right behind the camera, I can see one of my favorite all-time French restaurants in San Diego County. It is packed. You'll never really finish it all, which is the beauty of this place. If you're into food, which you and I definitely are, otherwise you wouldn't be watching this and I wouldn't be creating this. I could be creating something else. Then get yourself to Hillcrest. Enjoy it, bon appetit, and we'll see you on the next episode of San Diego Neighborhoods. I'm Dan Beer.